Laura McKowen's We Are the Luckiest, The Surprising Magic of a Sober Life is a raw, intimate, and ultimately hopeful memoir about addiction, recovery, and the unexpected beauty of sobriety. Unlike traditional recovery narratives that focus primarily on the mechanics of quitting alcohol, McKowen's book is a meditation on transformation, how surrendering to sobriety opens the door to authenticity, connection, and joy. Her central thesis is that sobriety, far from being a deprivation, is a gift that allows us to live fully and truthfully. The book begins with McKowen's personal story of alcoholism. She recounts years of drinking that escalated from social indulgence to destructive compulsion, marked by blackouts, broken relationships, and deep shame. Her honesty is unflinching. She describes the chaos of trying to parent while drinking, the humiliation of public incidents, and the despair of knowing she was losing control. Yet she also captures the seductive allure of alcohol, the way it seemed to offer relief, confidence, and escape. This duality, alcohol as both comfort and curse, sets the stage for her exploration of sobriety. McKowen emphasizes that addiction is not simply about alcohol, but about avoidance. Drinking became her way of numbing pain, silencing fear, and escaping vulnerability. Sobriety, therefore, is not just about abstaining from alcohol, but about facing life directly. She insists that recovery requires confronting the emotions and truths we once avoided: grief, loneliness, shame, and longing. This confrontation is painful but liberating, allowing us to reclaim authenticity. A major theme is the paradox of sobriety as freedom. McKowen acknowledges that many people fear sobriety, imagining it as a life of restriction and boredom. She dismantles this myth, arguing that alcohol enslaves rather than liberates. Sobriety, by contrast, restores choice, clarity, and presence. She describes the joy of waking up with regret, the beauty of genuine connection, and the empowerment of living without lies. Sobriety, she insists, is not about losing pleasure, but about gaining life. McKowen also explores the role of community in recovery. She emphasizes that sobriety cannot be sustained in isolation. It requires connection, honesty, and support. She shares her experiences in recovery groups, where vulnerability and shared struggle created bonds stronger than any she had known. These communities provided not only accountability, but also belonging, reminding her that she was not alone. She encourages readers to seek out supportive networks, whether through formal programs or informal friendships, as essential to healing. Another theme is self-compassion. Addiction often breeds shame, convincing individuals that they are broken or unworthy. McKowen confronts this shame directly, insisting that recovery requires kindness toward oneself. She describes how she learned to forgive herself, to see her struggles not as failures but as part of her humanity. Self-compassion, she argues, is the foundation of resilience. It allows us to keep moving forward even when we stumble. The book also addresses the broader cultural context of drinking. McKowen critiques the normalization of alcohol in society, where drinking is equated with celebration, relaxation, and sophistication. She points out how this cultural narrative makes sobriety seem abnormal, even suspect. By challenging these assumptions, she reframes sobriety as a radical act of authenticity, a refusal to conform to destructive norms. McKowen's writing style is lyrical and vulnerable. She blends memoir with reflection, weaving personal anecdotes into broader insights. Her honesty about pain and failure makes the book relatable, while her poetic descriptions of joy and connection make it inspiring. She writes not as an expert prescribing solutions, but as a fellow traveler sharing discoveries. Importantly, McKowen reframes sobriety as a spiritual journey. She describes how quitting alcohol opened her to deeper experiences of presence, gratitude, and wonder. Sobriety became not just a lifestyle change, but a path to meaning. She insists that the magic of sobriety lies in its ability to reveal life's beauty, the small moments of connection, the clarity of truth, the joy of being fully alive.